Is race a social construct? Have you ever wondered why people categorize each other based on race? Is it something real or just a label society has created? Let's break this down together. From an anthropological viewpoint, race is generally seen as a social construct. This means that race is not rooted in biological differences, but is a way for societies to classify and differentiate people based on traits like skin color, hair type, and facial features. To understand this better, let's first look at what a social construct is. A social construct is an idea that a society creates and accepts. It does not reflect an objective reality but is shaped by social interactions and institutions. When we talk about race, we see that it groups people into categories based on physical traits. However, these categories are not fixed. They can change depending on cultural contexts and historical moments. Now, let's consider the biological perspective. While humans do have biological differences, such as variations in skin color and height, these differences do not support the idea of distinct biological races. In fact, most genetic variation occurs within so-called racial groups rather than between them. This means that two individuals from the same racial group can be more genetically different than individuals from different groups. The concept of race has changed over time, influenced by events like colonialism and slavery. Historically, race was often used to justify social hierarchies and discrimination. It is important to recognize how cultural and social factors shape our understanding of race. Societies perceive and categorize people differently, and these perceptions can shift over time. Understanding race as a social construct is helpful in tackling issues like racism and discrimination. It shows us that societal beliefs and structures, rather than biological differences, contribute to these challenges. In cultural anthropology, examining race as a social construct allows us to see how societies categorize and treat individuals based on perceived racial differences. This perspective is significant when looking at age grades and socialization. Racial categorization can affect a person's social status, opportunities, and experiences throughout their life. So, is race a social construct? Yes, in the field of anthropology, race is viewed as a social construct rather than a biological fact. This understanding is essential for analyzing how race impacts social interactions, cultural norms, and individual experiences across various societies.